This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachak Kodash, and double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, who I learned this truth from. And peace and salutations to the elect that scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, pushing this truth and sincerity and meekness without wavering, as well as risking their life and freedom to do so, as commanded by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And shalom to the Israelite foreigner, the speckled bird scattered amongst the heathen that look like the heathen. This is your brother Aishiar from the GMS Cleveland Church, and I'm back with another lesson. And Lord willing, it is edifying to one of the Lord's elect. And this lesson is going to be centered around the MOTB, which we believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is a physical subdermal implantable device that's going to be implanted in your right hand, in your left hand, or in your forehead. Okay? It's not a sin. It's not sleeping with white women. Okay? It's not anything. It's not spiritual. Okay, it's none of that. Okay, it's actually a physical device that our forefather John the Revelator seen on the island of Patmos in 90 AD under the Flavian Emperor Domitian, the son of Vespasian and the brother of Titus. He has seen lines of people lined up at these FEMA camps, concentration camps, putting forth their hands to be stabbed and tagged, electronically tagged, man. Okay, he's seen this. Okay, and now it's taking place during these times that we're living in, which are the end of the last days. Okay, the last days begin when Yahweh shall walk the earth. Now we're at the end of the end. Okay, we know. How do we know? By measuring the time diligently, measuring these prophecies with what's going on in the world. Okay, and so I have an article pulled up from Zero Hedge, and it says Elon Musk's Neuralink seeks patients globally to try its brain chips, man. Right? So this is what's taking place on the planet Earth. So to IUIC, HOI, Wi-Fi for Watchmen for Israel, Believers of the Way, all you camps that say it's not an actual device, a physical device. Can you explain what prophecy is this? Where is this at in the Bible? Okay, where is this at in the Holy Scriptures? Okay, because everything that's done on the planet Earth is mentioned in the Holy Scriptures. Okay, that's why it's called prophecy. Prophecy means to say before. Say before what? Before it comes into existence. Okay, and that's what John the Revelator did. He spoke these things. He seen it and he wrote it down, right? That's what it says in Revelation, the first chapter. What thou seest, write it in the book and deliver it to the seven churches of Asia Minor, roughly paraphrasing, which those churches were, they were sent to the elect, okay? Because only the elect is going to receive this information, man. And they're going to believe it full-heartedly, all right? But as you see, it says Elon Musk brain chip company Neuralink is recruiting participants worldwide to trial its device, which enables users to control a computer using only their thoughts. Okay? So once again, what prophecy is this? And this is spirit that there's been a lot of wars and commotions, like Yahweh shall say in Luke 21, that's been going on in the past couple weeks, man. And these things are going to ramp up because why? The MOTB is on the way, man. The MOTB has to be mandated before the destruction of the United States of America takes place, man. All right. This prophecy, we will not be delivered, okay, until this prophecy take place, man. All right. And you know, you got the nigga Al-Azhar saying we might be here for another 1,000 years. What? Like, the MOTB is here. It's just a matter of time before the devil comes down with great wrath, right? And he makes everybody, you know, he puts the law, he pulls, you know, drops the hammer down, and he says, look, you gotta take it or you're gonna be put to death, or you can't buy or sell. Right? When you go into the word kill, right? Let's go into it. When you jump up to 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, right? Meaning it's you see it before your eyes, man. It's happening. Okay? The system is being pushed out there. Artificial intelligence, the fourth industrial revolution, merging man with machine. Okay, replacing you people at these fast food restaurants and you know, automotive plantations. They're replacing you with robots. Okay, this is the image of the beast, man. Okay, it says, and cause that as many will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right, so let's go on to this word killed. All right. It says to kill in any way, whatever, to destroy, to allow to perish, metaphorically, to extinguish, abolish, right? Let's go on to this word abolish. Formally put an end to a system, practice, or institution, all right? To inflict mortal death. And this is off right here. B is completely off. Right? But it says to put to death, kill, slay, to destroy. Let's go into the root word. See what it says. It says of separation. Right? Separated from what? Society. If you don't have the MOTB, you're going to be ostracized from society. Okay? Meaning what? You're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to go to work, pay your bills. Hey, you might not even be able to leave out your house, man. It's a you know, hey, you're gonna be put to death, man. You're gonna be put to death, man. That's the only options, man. You either take it or you're gonna be put to death or be ostracized from society, which is gonna lead to you dying. Right? It says some of them shall pine away for wants of the fruit of the field, roughly paraphrasing the Lamentation, the 4th chapter. Because without the things that we have in the society, food, water, right? Like it says in the book of Sirach, oil, salt, clothing, roughly paraphrasing. Without any of those things, you pretty much, you're dead, all right? And that's why it says Esau is a man of blood, because he's going to take these things away from you, man, all right? It says of separation. It says of separation of apart from the whole, whereof a wholesome part is taken. It says of any kind of separation of one thing from another, from which the union or fellowship of the two is destroyed. Right? So that's it. That's it. You're going to be ostracized from society, man. Just because you're not going to take this, and the elect not going to take it. Okay, but guess what? When the elect are ostracized from society, separated, guess what? Hey, the Lord said what, man? Is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 13. Therefore thus said the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. And behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Right? See, we're going to be held in a good case when this thing takes place, all right? Because why? We trusted and we put in our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Meanwhile, you people, especially you Israelites, specifically you Israelites, when you take this sihip, it says you're going to be held in derision, okay, in the book of 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter. I mean, you're going to be held in a state of perplexity. All right, let's go into this word derision. It says ridicule, mockery, subjection to ridicule or mockery, laughing to scorn. Because why? Because you gave your soul over to Esau. Now you're property of Esau. Okay, you're not property of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua no more. Okay, you're property of a mortal man. The base is a man, and guess what? He's going to have the ability to control you, to control what you eat, control what you do, control what you think, control what you say. Everything he's going to be able to control about you if you take that MOTB, man. Especially if you put it, put it in any, not in, I ain't even gonna say a specific part of the body. If you take it, he's gonna control you, man. Okay. And a lot of our people gonna take it. John the Revelator seen it. So let's read some more. It says Neuralink is looking for people with quadriplegia, those who are not able to use their arms or legs, to sign up for a clinical trial. It said in the April 2nd post on X, the social media platform also owned by Musk. So it's a movie that brothers should check out, and it's called Upgraded. Okay, it's called Upgraded. It was released a couple years ago, but the man was not able to move his body at all. Okay, and guess what? The guy came with the solution. The Edomite came with the solution. He put the C-hip on his nervous system, on his spine, okay, by the neck. And guess what? He was able to control, not able to control, but he was able to move around again. Okay, but guess what? Inside that C-hip was an artificial intelligence that was able to manipulate his body. It was the AI was doing it the whole time. It wasn't the man. It was AI doing it. And eventually, the AI took over his body. Okay, it took over his mind. It took over everything, man. And it became a complete robot in a body. And that's what you're going to see in these last days, man. You're going to see people like RoboCop, man. All right? You're going to see people being controlled by AI. Okay? They're going to be controlled by Esau, man. All right? So this is the time we're entering into, man. All right? You got niggas talking about 1,000 years, man. All right? This is happening right before our eyes, man. He's looking for people who's going to take it and try it out. And you're going to have simple as Jakes that take it, man. All right. And the Lord is going to destroy you, man. According to Revelation 14:9-10. It says, as of January, Neuralink has said that 3 patients have been implanted with the device, all quadriplegic, and are testing a small brain implant that tracks neural activity to control a computer or smartphone as part of a clinical trial called the Precise Robotically Implanted Brain Computer Interface or PRIME study. Right? Neuralink is one of several companies and academic institutions developing and testing so-called brain computer interfaces, which vary from small wire-like implants as part of clinical trials to non-invasive devices akin to a hat. All right, so this is what's happening. Okay, and he's looking for patients. He has said that 3 patients have been implanted with the device, and we know there's been more people than that. Okay, it's been more, and Esau likes to play with the numbers. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if all these entertainers and celebrities already got it. Okay, even these politicians. Okay, it says all quadriplegic and are testing a small brain implant that tracks neural activity to control a computer or smartphone as a part of a clinical trial called Precise Robotically Implanted Brain Computer Interface or PRIME study. And I'm going to check this out. Let's check this out. Let's look it up. Check it out on the internet. See if they got any videos. Let's check this out. Yeah, my phone is acting. You know, that's Satan, man. It's Satan. You know, I don't. You know, it's only on Instagram. Let's see.
We're thrilled to introduce Neuralink's Prime study, the first clinical trial of a groundbreaking experimental device that could help transform the lives of people with paralysis. Imagine the joy of connecting with your loved ones, browsing the web, or even playing games using only your thoughts. This is made possible by placing a small, cosmetically invisible implant in a part of your brain that plans movements. The device is designed to interpret your neural activity so you can operate a computer or a smartphone.
See, and that's what Esau, he aspires to have. He aspires to have a godlike power, because he know that when he, you know, this goes back all the way to Jacob and Esau, when he forsook the birthright. This was included in the birthright, having a spiritual power, the ability to control things with your mind. Okay, now Esau is taking, you know, he's a carnal man, so now he has to do whatever he has to do whatever he can to attain that ability, and he's gonna get a taste of it. But guess what? Okay, the Lord is gonna knock him out. He's gonna knock him off the throne soon as it happens, man. As soon as he gets the taste of it, you know, as soon as he get even more puffed up, thinking he's accomplished world domination, you know, he's achieved a godlike power. The Lord is gonna smite this man. Okay, he's gonna smite this man, and guess what? He's gonna go into chains of shackles after that, man. All right.
By simply thinking about moving. No wires or physical movement are required. By participating in the Prime study, you'd be helping to redefine the boundaries of human capability. If you've been living with quadriplegia from a spinal cord injury or with ALS, you may qualify for the Prime study.
Let's check out some of these comments because I can't really hear a video. Look at this. I'm down. Sign me up. When do we start? I'm a quadriplegic. I'm skeptical, but so excited for this. Well, these are superhuman capabilities. RoboCop is coming. This is cool but creepy. Just check this out. This sounds so cool. I know lots of people who could benefit from this. Next level for exam cheating. Groundbreaking innovation. Can people with stroke also register? Sign me up. Y'all need a sales rep? Good luck. Let me know when you need a guinea pig for the whatever. So you got people, right, that's down to take it. Okay? And they're going to take it, man. Okay? They're going to take it. Let's see how much. Not how much, but let's see what else they got on here. You know, I might have to, repost clips from this page and post it on the internet. All right. Not on the internet, but on my channel. But let's go back. All right. It says Neuralink's website says its clinical Prime study, which will take around 6 years, is looking for quadriplegic with spinal cord injury or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis to use their thoughts to control a computer. Right. And this is the ability that this man is going to give people to do. Okay. And this is called miracles. Okay. The miracles of the beast. Meaning what? Transcending the common course of nature. This isn't natural. Okay, you see what I'm saying? This is really something out of the things they put on these movies, these sci-fi movies, which is predictive programming. It's called Revelation of the Method. You know, he's getting people ready for this thing to be normalized. And as you see, people are going to willingly take it, man. You know, even if nothing is wrong with them, they're going to willingly take it, bro. This is why it's important to, watch that movie Upgraded, man. Then you got other movies dealing with the C-hip as well. Okay, but the movie Upgraded, it shows you exactly how things are going to go down when people take this C-hip, man. And that, look, it says Musk also heads vehicle maker Tesla and is the Trump administration's government cost-cutting czar. He has said he wants Neuralink to move beyond just allowing humans to operate computers by thinking, and wants to help give people superpowers, man. You see? He wants to give people superpowers, man. All right? But only Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua can give superpowers, man. That's only a blessing reserved for Jacob, man. Which Jacob descended unto 12 tribes, which represent you Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Native American Indians. And it's going to start with the elect, man. All right? Can't no fucking mere mortal give you superpowers, man. But that's what he wants. That's what he believes he can do. Okay? And once again, you got to watch Upgraded, man. It seemed like he has superpowers, man. The ability that the AI was able to get us, man. Okay? It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. He knew martial arts. He knew how to, he pretty much, when he went to investigate a crime scene, he knew exactly where to go. You see what I'm saying? This is the things that Esau wants to put in mere mortals, man. All right? It says, first Neuralink patient reports no side effects after a year. Nolan Arberg, Neuralink's first patient, said in the March 28 Expo said that he's had no negative side effects, neither physically nor psychologically, in the year after receiving his brain implant. It says Arbol, a quadriplegic, demoed his brain chip about a year ago by controlling a computer cursor to play chess and surf the web. Arbol said he's now using the brain chip for all sorts of things, and he's he's using it for over 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day. Okay, eventually it's going to be 24. Because AI is going to take over, man. Okay? AI is, Esau can't even control AI. He tells you that he can't control artificial intelligence. Okay? He said the company's researchers were figuring out how to control a wheelchair with the implant, which he added he won't use unless it's next to perfect. I think it benefits everyone if I don't lose control and drive into traffic. Arbol said he had found work as a traveling keynote speaker thanks to Neuralink's implant, which helps him write, research, and communicate online. Okay, so this is the ability that the C-hip is going to give the humanity. Okay, and guess what? If you take it, you're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Let's get that. Because remember, how Esau is going to introduce this C-hip is he's going to use it as a solution for the chaos that he's bringing, right? I say that because you have something called Jacob's trouble mentioned in the scriptures, which is when the MOTB is mandated, and it's going to be mandated when all hell break loose. Okay? Meaning what? Uproars, okay? Civil wars, rioting in the streets, famine, okay? Martial law troops. Esau's going to come in with that MOTB. All right, and guess what? Once you take it, man, you're through, man. All right, let's grab Revelation 14. That's the hour of temptation. Let's grab that real quick. That's the hour of temptation, man. All right, because you have to put yourself in that situation, in that scenario. It's all hell breaking loose. You ain't got no food. You ain't got nowhere to lay your head. You ain't got no money. You haven't ate in days. You haven't showered in days. You haven't rested in days. You haven't seen your family in maybe months. Okay. And Esau's going to bring in that C-hip and say he's going to come with you and try to persuade you. If you take it, everything's going to go back normal. Okay. But it's not. Okay. It's not going to go back normal. Because why? You're completely signed your soul over to Esau Edom, man. He controls you. Kill Gates. Okay, he has a patent for to pretty much computerize the body. Okay, meaning what? When you take it, you're property of the government. And you people are already property of the fucking government already, because you took that juicy juice that they mandated in 2020 during that C19 that C19 Slimic, man. All right. And you people are already property of the government. And all the things that was in that jump shot that's now inside your body, Esau's manipulating that already. Okay, he's going to manipulate it even more because he has something called 5G, 6G that's going to give off a frequency which, you know, is going to be able to control you. Okay, it's going to be able to control you. Look up Operation Crimson Mist that took place in Rwanda. Esau let off a frequency, and those Jakes over there, because Rwanda was, you know, you had Jakes and Hamites over there. It was used as a weapon. It was a warfare, a tactical, a warfare tactic. Okay, giving off frequencies which made people war against one another. That was in that movie Cell, and I believe in the Kingsman. Okay, so this is why we need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to come back and deliver the elect, man. All right, because this is about to get real spooky out here, man. This is Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which means to suffer. Okay, this truth is about suffering. If you're not suffering now, you're not going to suffer in the times to come. You're going to willingly take that C-hip because you don't know how to suffer. Okay, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. So this is going to be a worldwide event. Okay, why? Because it has to try every Israelite on the planet Earth. And the elect are scattered across the four corners of the earth. Okay, so that's why it's going to be mandated globally. Okay, and guess what? The judgment for that is Revelation 14, 9 and 10, and I'm going to close out. In the third angel, right, it says, doom for worshipers of the beast. The beast represents this system, okay, that's being mandated, which is the ancient Roman Empire system. All right. It says, in the third angel, right, the ancient Roman Empire system, which today ancient Rome is the United States of America, spearheading NATO and the EU. Okay, that's the beast. Okay, that's the dragon. Okay, the dragon is the ancient Roman Empire. The beast is NATO, EU, and America once again, which is the ancient Roman Empire all over again, man. Okay, the dragon is the spirit of Rome. Okay, which Rome, okay, was is when you go into the history of Rome, they branded their slaves, man. Okay, and they're about to bring this again upon the planet Earth, man. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, right? Once again, I told you what the beast was. The image is the New World Order, okay? And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. The mark is what? That MOTB, which is the subdermal implantable device, man. Okay? The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Heavenly Father, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Right, that's going into the thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? The righteous anger of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to be poured upon you if you take this C-hip. And I'm speaking to you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Native American Indians, because when you take that C-hip, you're making a covenant with the heathens. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua told us we're not supposed to make no covenants with the heathens and their gods in the book of Exodus, the 23rd chapter. Okay? So if you take it, you're going to receive this judgment. Okay? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right, meaning Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yahushua is going to see you, okay, burning in this lake of fire, which is the United States of America. Okay? You're going to be pelted with thermonuclear missiles, lasers from the chariots. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to see this. And the holy angels, man. Also the elect. Because when you read Revelation 15, the first verse, I believe, it says they looked down. It was like a sea of glass mingled with fire. That's the elect looking down from the chariots, looking at the United States of America on fire, man. Okay? And they seen a whole bunch of Israelites being pelted and burning. Okay? And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, which just means a period of time. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image and receiveth the mark of his name. So that's the judgment that's going to be given to you Israelites if you take that seed, man. And you're going to take it, man. All right, a lot of our people are going to take it, and you have to get your mind ready to see it. Okay, you have to get your spirit ready to see your daughter, your son, nephew, niece, cousin, auntie, uncle, mother, sister, brother, father, grandmother, grandfather. Okay, you're going to have your best friend, your wife, okay, your co-worker, okay. You have to get prepared for them to take this, man. Because if they don't worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, okay, if they don't believe, okay, they're going to take it, man. Now, the Lord is merciful to where he's going to deliver our families, even if they don't believe, you see. According to Revelation, 1 Corinthians, I believe it's the 11th chapter or the 7th chapter, where it says about the unbelieving wife or husband, you see. But if majority of our people are going to take it and they're going to suffer, man. So I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this was edifying to one of the Lord's elect. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash, and double honors to my teachers, the head apostles, and elders, the great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to the elect. Kwam Yasharallah Shalom.